I always knew my stepsister was mean. She made fun of me in front of her friends, she took my stuff without asking, and she even went out of her way to make my life miserable. But I never thought she was capable of what she did. One day, I came home from school to find my stepsister in the kitchen, cooking dinner. She had a strange look in her eyes, like she was planning something. I tried to ignore her and go to my room, but she stopped me. "Hey, little brother," she said, smirking. "Do you want to help me with something?" I knew it was a trap, but I didn't have a choice. I followed her into the kitchen and watched as she stirred a pot on the stove. It smelled weird, like chemicals. "Can you get me some salt from the pantry?" she asked. I hesitated, but she insisted. I opened the pantry door and reached for the salt shaker. That's when I felt a sharp pain in my neck. I looked down and saw a needle sticking out of my skin. My stepsister laughed as I collapsed to the floor. "Sorry, little brother," she said, "but you were getting in my way." I woke up in the hospital a few hours later. The doctors said I had been drugged with a lethal dose of poison, but they were able to save me just in time. When I asked them who did it, they told me it was my stepsister. My parents were devastated when they found out what had happened. They couldn't believe that their own daughter could do something so terrible. They visited me every day in the hospital, and I could tell that they were struggling to come to terms with what had happened. My stepsister was arrested and charged with attempted murder. She was sent to a juvenile detention center, and I never saw her again after that. The whole experience was a shock to my family, but we eventually learned to move on from it.